Hello you lot, what's up in the wonderful world of RC YouTube? I haven't really been up to a lot RC wise, but I thought I'd say hello to you lot. I've got a little bit of spare time while I'm waiting. Going to put a new roof on a building today, but I've got to wait for my dad to turn up to because he's helping me. So yeah, I'm just hanging around. I thought I'd say hello. So we got, the other day I took this Bugster out, this FTX Bugster, and I was only on some light grass, and the motor burnt out on it. And yeah, so you know, all this smoke was coming out of the motor. I thought it was a bit sluggish to start with, actually, on the grass, and I thought, well, that's weird, but I didn't expect the motor to burn out just being on thin little bits of grass like that. So yeah, so I need to get a new motor for the Bugster. The carnage is alright. That's not even my carnage, that's my daughter's carnage. That's alright. That needs to be run, actually. Yeah, so I need to finish the other ones as well. We got these two HPI Rush Evos here. I never did manage to find another body for the original Rush. Let's see it all crumpled up there. Let's get that out. That's the original Rush. The very first Rush that HPI ever brought out, and they got a crumpled up body there. And it runs well. That's a lovely little buggy, that one. That's a real nice one. And this one finally got an engine in it that runs well, I think, as far as I can remember. I finally got an engine in it after going through many engines, if you lot remember. And you know, a lot of you kind subscribers sent me engines and all sorts for it. Got a small collection of engines now. Some of them run alright. Well, actually, all them ones on the shelf, not them ones, but all the T15 engines. There's, well, I say all, there's three of those. All three of those T15 engines, they never run. They all had issues, but I did get one good engine, and that's the one that's in it, as far as I can remember. I'll tell you what I'm going to have to do, because I can't even remember that well. I'm going to have to get those out again and give them a good old run, and I think that's definitely going to have to be on the list. Someone slide into me DMs on Instagram the other day asking what's happening with this buggy here that was sent to me by, was it James, I think, that sent me this one. Well, I was supposed to get the transmitter for it, but the transmitter never turned up. I put it aside because if you remember, he said, "Oh, I sent the wrong transmitter." I said, "That's all right." He said, "Well, I'll send the right one." So he was going to send me the correct transmitter that goes with that car, with the crystals in it and everything, because I've got one crystal, the one that was in the receiver, but obviously he's got the other crystal to match that crystal that's in the receiver. He's got the transmitter and the crystal. So I put the car aside, didn't do anything with it, but he hasn't turned up. I'm assuming it's either been lost in postage or he just hasn't had time to send it, so I haven't got the transmitter. So that's been a few months now. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it now or anytime soon, so don't be like thinking, oh, it's going to be next week. But when I get a bit of spare time, I'm going to have to go down to Active Scale Models. And, well, I'll tell you what I might do. I might see if I've got any spare crystals, actually. I might have a spare crystal, a pair of good working spare crystals, and I can just do that and use another transmitter, because I've got a few different AM transmitters around anyway. But if not, I might go down to Active Scale, get you know, get a new receiver and transmitter kit and put it on it, because that'd be a good buggy. That run well. Do you remember that? Literally fired up and run with a perfect tick over. There was nothing wrong with that buggy whatsoever. That was good. That's a good car, that one. I've also got a this Mammod steam engine here. People ask me about this all the time. Let's turn that on. I always get comments about this. What about this little Mammod there? Will you sell it? Will you do this? And I'm like, I wanted to keep that. I might restore it, you know, take the wheels off, give everything a paint, clean up and all of that. But that is a project that is far down in the line. That's not going to happen anytime soon. But yeah, man, there it is. It's a nice one. At the moment, it's just sitting like all that rubbish. This was all clean the other day. It was all clean the other day. Now I've got a little project on the go. For those of you that don't know, I've got a project camper van on the go. It's a Talbot you know, back from the 90s, the early 90s, the late 80s, early 90s. And so I'm gradually working away on that. I've actually started up a GoFundMe page to try and get some funds quicker, because people were asking, man. I was doing these videos on it. I was just doing a video here and there just because it's what I was doing. I normally just film what I'm doing, and people were asking, oh, can you do some more videos of it? And I'm like, well, I haven't got any progress to film. You know, I've done a bit. Now I'm having to go to work and earn some money. You know, any spare money, I'll buy a bit for it, and I might make a video in a month's time or something. And you know, some people said, why don't you do a GoFundMe page? You might get, you know, people donate, get you some money quicker, and you can make more videos quicker. So I did it. Got a GoFundMe page for my camper van project. So I might put the link in the description of this, actually, if anybody's interested in it. And also I might put a link to a few of the videos in the description, actually. And if anyone's interested in following the project, you can follow it. But yeah, man, I've got that's on the go, so it's taken up a lot of my time, especially this sealer, because I've got a lot of leaks around the windows and on the roof. It's the whole camper van's full of rot at the moment, which I knew when I bought it, so you know, that's that. Anyway, all I was saying was this was all clean, and now it's all gone a mess because I was rummaging around finding things, get me old cans, and look, I've got dolls' houses to fix. The kids broke their doll's house and they've given me the banister for some reason. I don't know what they think I'm going to do with the banister in here, but I've got LiPo batteries that are broken. I've got to glue back together. Stick that on there like that and glue that back on. So, yes. The pressure washer broke, that one, so I had that one to repair. This one's had it, this one don't turn on, so I've got that one to repair. I've got to do the roof today. That's going to take up a couple of days putting the roof on, because it started leaking, so we just got whole new panels, got to put the roof on. That's going to take up a few days. But there we go, you lot. That's a bit of an update, because I've been having DM comments as well. You know, when's the next video? What are you doing? Why is there no RC videos? Really, it's just because, you know, RC's a hobby for me, and I don't make any money from RC or nothing like that. So it's nothing that really spurs me on to do it. I mean, I have just general life to carry on with. I haven't had any time to go and do any RCing at all, which is unfortunate, but because I enjoy it. But it's just, there's always a full list of things to do, you know. If there's not a leaking roof, there's something else. If there's not something, I know the camper van's a project that I took on myself, but you know, got to make the memories while the kids are young. So get a camper van, fix it up, and then go on holidays all the time, you know. So yeah, that's the way it goes, you lot. Oh yeah, that reminds me. This Kyosho Inferno, the last videos I'd done of this, I got a little bit of stick about them actually, because people were saying they were crap. But that one where I kept forgetting the battery and the screwdriver and all of that, that was on purpose, you lot. Don't you lot realise that I make videos to entertain? And it seems to have entertained you, even the haters, man. If the haters, look, there's one thing, right? Even a hater, if a hater watches a video, yeah, and puts a hate comment, well, not even just a hate one, just a bit of a dicky comment, they've had enjoyment from that, right? They got their enjoyment, whether it's happy enjoyment. Well, it's happy enjoyment for them, obviously, because that's what they like to do. So that means your job is accomplished. You made a video to entertain people, and even if there's a person that writes a hate comment, they've enjoyed themselves doing that. So you've accomplished your goal of making people happy, and that's what made them happy. But anyway, yeah, so what's happened since then is I don't think I've done any videos on it. So the motor's burnt out inside the starter box. So I wasn't filming at the time. I was just playing around trying to get it to work properly. And the reason that I was having trouble starting it was because it turns out I thought it was because the batteries were weak, but it weren't because the batteries were weak. It was because the motor in the starter box was weak. Yeah. And then in the end, it just got slower and slower. And I'm thinking, this battery's fully charged. There's nothing wrong with this battery. I tested it, it's fully charged battery. And then I just put it on the motor with no load on it, and it went, and smoke come out of the motor. So I've got to get a new motor to put on the starter box, and then we'll be away. And no, I'm not going to convert it to pull start. Alright, people keep saying to me, oh, the starter box is rubbish, put pull start on it. No, I ain't putting no pull start on it. I'm keeping this as it was when it was given to me by Barry. Right, the original Kyosho Inferno Mini. Right, starter box and everything. If I can come across the original wheels, I will do, and I'll probably get them, as long as they're not a stupid ridiculous price, because I don't like overpaying for things. But yeah, that's that, man. That's a little update on that. Anyway, you lot, righto, I'm off. Have a good day. It's a Sunday, so enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend, what's left of the weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. I've actually got. I'm going to put a buggy in the car tonight. I want to try and get a little bit of a blast around in the morning before work on Monday. So may be able to, may not be able to. I don't know, but I'll take a camera, take a car, see what happens. But I'll catch you later on. You lot, all the best. Enjoy yourselves, and yeah, enjoy your hobby.